Hello dear students, I hope you have seen my previous video in which I told you how to find the area of the shaded portion in two given figures, very important for class 10 board exams. And here I am with another video, and this time I am taking two more figures. They are all areas related to circles. Now in this first figure there is a equilateral triangle ABC, and the area of the equilateral triangle is given as 17320.5 centimeter square, and with half of each side as radius we have drawn three equal or congruent circles, thereby leaving a gap between the three circles, and that area is the shaded portion, and this area is to be found out. And we have been given that we have to use pi as 3.14 and the value of root 3 as 1.73205. You can already see a similarity between this area of equilateral triangle and the value of root 3. So it is signifying that there has to be a relationship for making the calculation simpler. Now examiners normally they don't test your calculations, they test whether you are aware of the concept and you don't make any conceptual and procedural error while doing this question. So in the second question we have a large circle, and the radius of this large circle is 6 centimeter, and this diameter PS is divided into three equal parts, PQ, QR and RS. So if the radius is 6, so the diameter has to be 12. So each part, that is PQ, QR and RS, they are 4 centimeter each. So it is not given here, but that can be interpreted from the given data. And you need to find the perimeter and area of the shaded portion. So this is the shaded portion, and you have to find the perimeter, that is the length of boundary, and the area of this shaded portion. So these are the two questions which I am going to take up for this video. Now here, unless and until you know the area of this the radius of this circle, you will not be able to carry forward this question. So first of all we have to find the radius of this circle or the side of the equilateral triangle, because the radius is half of that. So for that we will be using this given data, that is area of the equilateral triangle is 17320.5 centimeter square. So area of equilateral triangle is root 3 upon 4 into side square. So this is the area, the formula, and 17320.5 is what is given in the question. So if you put the value of root 3 as this 1.73205 and into side square, gives you 4 into, cross multiply this 4 here, 17320.5. So you can see there is a difference of 1, 2, 3, 4 decimal places. So if you multiply this by 10,000, you will obtain this. So this can be cancelled with this, and you will get a 10,000 here. So this is what was the intention of giving the value of root 3 here. So side square comes out to be 4 into 10,000, which is 40,000. So 40,000 is 200 square, thereby giving you the length of the side as 200 centimeters. So this is what was required in the question. Once you are aware of the length of the side, then the radius is just half of that. Therefore the radius of each circle is half of this side, which is 100 centimeter. And now once you know the radius, then everything can be done very easily. Why? Because you just need to subtract the three sectors from the equilateral triangle. So area of shaded part is equal to 17320.5, that is the area of the equilateral triangle, minus 3 times the area of the sector. Now this is 1, 2 and 3, all three sectors have to be subtracted from the triangle to get the required area. And what is the formula for area of a sector? It is pi r square multiplied by theta upon 360. So pi r square into theta. I'll tell you the value of theta here. That is also very clear. Why? Because this is the equilateral triangle, and the angles in a equilateral triangle is 60 degree each. So we just need to put theta equal to 60 and r as 100. You will get your required answer. So the simplification part, 17320.5 minus, okay, now theta, this value is 60 degree, so 60 cancels exactly 6 times, and 3 cancels 2 times, so this is pi means 3.14 already given in the question here, pi, and the value of r is 100, so 100 into 100 and divide by 2. So this is a simple calculation you need to carry out for finding the answer of this question. So the calculation part again, so 17320.5 minus, see if you multiply these two, this will become 314, and if you cancel this with 2, this will become 157. So 157 and into 100, so 15700, thereby giving you the answer of this question. On simple subtraction, you will get the answer of this part, and that is 1620.5 centimeter square. So that's the area of the shaded portion. Very easy calculations if you see the calculations with the right perspective, but if you confuse yourself in decimals and the value of pi, if you substitute that as 22/7, then obviously this calculation will take a lot of time. So there is intention behind giving the values of pi and value of root 3 here. Normally examiner they make calculation easier for you, not difficult. Okay, so let's see the second question. Here in this question you have the radius of the large circle, that is radius of this circle as 6. So the diameter PS is actually twice of 6, that is 12 centimeter. So that means PQ, QR, RS, all three are equal. So 12 divided by 3 is 4, so each is 4 centimeter. Now we have to find the perimeter and area of the shaded part. Now let's see how we can find the area of the shaded part easily. Now for finding the perimeter, we need to find the circumference. Okay, so perimeter of shaded portion is, okay, let's see the perimeter now. First is, yeah, here you have this small semicircle having PQ as the diameter. So the perimeter of a semicircle is pi r. The radius of this is half of PQ, so PQ by 2. Remember the perimeter formula of a semicircle is pi r, and the radius in this small circle, small semicircle, is half of the diameter, and diameter is PQ. So PQ upon 2, that is the radius. So pi into r plus pi into, now let's see the perimeter of the second, this part. This is having a diameter QS, so pi into QS by 2. And finally we have the circumference of the large circle, so pi into PS by 2. So these are the three things to be added: this boundary, and this boundary. So this will give us the boundary of the required shaded portion. So pi is common here. Now PQ is 4, so 4 upon 2 is 2. QS is, okay, 4 plus 4 8, so 8 upon 2 is 4, and PS is 12, so 12 upon 2 is 6. So here you have 6 plus 4, 10 plus 2, 12. So 12 pi is the perimeter of this portion, or you can substitute the value and get to the answer. This is 12 into 3.14. Obviously I am putting 3.14 because if you put 22/7, then 7 will not cancel with 12. So this will create more trouble for me. So the answer for this will be 12 4 is 48. So 4 carry, 12 plus 4 16. So we have a 6. 12 4 is 48, 8 4 16 6 1. So 36 37. So 37.68 centimeter is the perimeter of this shaded portion. Now what about the area? So this is the final part. So area of shaded part. Now you just need to change the formula. Area is pi r square upon 2. So if you consider this small semicircle, this area is pi r square upon 2. So pi by 2 into r square. Radius, again I told you, it is PQ upon 2. So PQ upon 2 whole square. This is the area of this small semicircle. Now how to find this shaded part which is above this diameter? This is the entire semicircle minus this semicircle, because this is unshaded, so you need to subtract this unshaded part from the semicircle above PS. So I am writing the semicircle area which is the largest one, PS. So pi by 2 into PS by 2 whole square. So I am adding that and subtracting this one. In perimeter I added that, in area I have to subtract that. So pi by 2 into QS by 2 whole square. Now this is a simple calculation you have to do. Now again pi by 2 is common here, and PQ we all know is 4. So 4 upon 2 is 2. 2 square is 4. Now PS, okay, PS is 12. So 12 upon 2 is 6. 6 square is 36. And subtract QS is 8. So 8 upon 2 is 4. 4 square is 16. So here you have pi by 2 multiplied by, so this will be 36 minus 16 is 20, and plus 4 24, which cancels out with 12 here, giving you 12 pi centimeter square, or see, you can see 12 pi here also. So the answer for perimeter and area is coming out to be the same. So pi by 2 or the same answer, 37.68 centimeter square this time, because this is area and this is perimeter. So in this case both the answers of perimeter and area are same. So you can take a screenshot if you like, and this is the easiest explanation of these two questions, very important for 10th class students. And obviously in competitions you find a lot of such questions, and you need to skip steps and save time in competitions in order to succeed. So friends, if you like this video, do share it with all your friends who are preparing for competitions and who are appearing in board exams in March 2020. I'm sure this is going to benefit them a great deal, and do not forget to subscribe to the channel for more such useful uploads to come in future also.